4 steps to financial independence. Financial independence, retire early. Financial independence, or the ability to live however one chooses without worrying about money, is a major motivation for many people. It also means saving enough money to retire comfortably or launch a second profession without feeling obligated to work for a specific salary. Sadly, far too many people never reach their financial goals. Overspending leads to mounting debt, which is a problem even when there are no unexpected expenses. Major disasters like hurricanes, earthquakes, and pandemics throw a wrench in even the best laid preparations and expose the flaws in our safety nets. Difficult times affect practically everyone, but these 4 steps we're going to give today might help you get started to achieve the financial independence you aspire to have. Welcome to Savvy, where we have lots of practical wisdom to share. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more advice here on Savvy. Time is money, they say. To earn money, you sell your time, and to spend money, you utilize it. And it would appear that time speeds up when we need money the most, and slows down when we don't. Time is the most precious resource, so it is essential to preserve it as much as possible. Money is a powerful force, and becoming financially self-sufficient is simpler than most people assume. The issue is that most individuals go about it in the wrong way. Most individuals miss the details in favor of the big picture. Nonetheless, achieving financial freedom is similar to creating a work of art. Unless you were the one who painted it, all you will see is the final result. To you, it's all one cohesive whole. However, if you were the one who painted it, you would notice hundreds of individual brushstrokes. And so, if you want to be financially independent, you shouldn't focus on the big picture, but on all the little details, because those elements add up to the whole. The decision to save money, as doing so, and increasing one's savings, amounts to reclaiming one's time. To get started, you need to ask yourself how much your time is actually worth. We're not talking about how much you make per hour. Instead, we are talking about how much you spend per hour. We don't think it really matters how much money you make, because some people make $100,000 a year but have no savings. How much money do you spend on an hourly basis? To arrive at that figure, divide the total amount of money you spend annually by 8,766, which is the total number of hours in a year. If you take the average of all the money you've spent over the course of the year, then that amount will tell you how much money you spend each hour. Now that you know how much your time is worth, you can calculate how much money you'll need to buy back your time. We have already stated that we do not see the sense in achieving complete financial independence, since as long as you are physically able to work, you can still be producing money in some way. What we mean by this is, regardless of the objective that you have set for yourself, how much time can you afford to spend where you are not earning money? For example, there are times when you try to save up money for travel and leisure for, say, about 3 months. Now what you need to do is to buy those 3 months, or the 90 days worth of your time. You can do that by saving as much money as you can. The goal is not just to pay for the travel and leisure you are aiming to have, but also for the 90 days that you are going to use without working or bringing in income. The final stage in that process is to begin buying back your time once you have determined how much your time is worth and how much time you need to purchase in order to get it back. Now, saving money is the same as buying back your time, but we prefer to think of it this way since you have a specific objective in mind when you save. You are putting away money to purchase back your time and freedom, which is the most valuable thing in the world. If you save money, think of it as if you were buying back an hour of your life with each decision you make. If you make your own lunch instead of eating out, you can save 10 bucks, which is equivalent to 3 hours. You can save 140 bucks per month if you trade CrossFit for a $10 gym. In a year, you receive 560 hours back. If you downsize your flat and save $400 in 12 months, you will regain 1,600 hours. What we are saying is you should never underestimate the power of one single dollar. It is important to remember that you are saving money to buy back your time. You are about to make the purchase of the most precious asset in the entire world. And at that point, at which you have reclaimed a sufficient amount of your time, you will go to the last stage and complete the purchase. Now, while we do feel that taking risks can be beneficial, we do not believe that risks should be taken when there is no plan in place. Because of this, the first thing that you need to do is determine how much time it is that you need to purchase back. However, there will come a time when you will have to admit that you have enough, and you will have to make the ultimate transaction of purchasing your time back. This is what we mean when we talk about reaching enough. You have to choose for yourself how much money is sufficient. And once you have that amount, you may buy the thing that was stolen from you that was the most valuable in the world, your time. Having an investment portfolio large enough that you can live off 4% of it is not the same thing as being financially independent. Determining enough means reclaiming hours of your life through consistent, small-scale decision-making along the path to financial independence. And if you have enough, you may start to reclaim your time and devote it to activities you value more. Time is the most valuable resource since it is limited, and none of us can get more of it. We humans have made a physical depiction of time, but most people spend their entire lives passively accepting the passage of time because they believe they have no choice. We emphasized that once time starts to run, there is no turning back, and that we have no idea when this will end. However, we have the power to slow it down and make it work for us. Now remember, the clock is ticking. Start making choices right now to reclaim your life. That's enough practical wisdom for today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up below. We will be posting 4 to 5 videos per week. So click the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified of our new videos weekly. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video.